This video was recorded in front of a live virtual audience.
Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my channel. Yay, finally I get to do my entire Chanel bag collection. Now, you have been asking me to do so throughout the years, and then an updated Chanel bag collection, because you know how these collections are. They are organic, they do evolve in some way, shape, or form. So, but because I want to bring it, more to a very precise spot and place, and not make these videos, 3-4 hours long, because, I could blabber on about my Chanel bags for hours and hours on end. I have decided to separate my entire Chanel bag collection in 3 episodes. So, and they have 3 topics. The first episode, which you're watching here right now, is dedicated to my entire Chanel 255 collection. Stay tuned. By the time you're watching this video, I might have already uploaded the upcoming episodes. When I do upload them, they will be in the description box down below, and sprinkled throughout this video in the card section up above. So the second episode to look forward to is going to be dedicated to my Chanel Timeless Classics / 1112 newly officially named bags. And then the third series, or the third episode of the series, is going to be dedicated to my seasonal bags, special bags, and small leather goods, which are also considered bags because, wallets on chain are actually bags. So those are the 3 episodes to look forward to. So let's hit it with the first episode dedicated to my entire Chanel 255 collection as of when I'm filming now in 2021. August 2021, right around Coco Chanel's birthday, by the way. So before we get to the selection of bags, if you like my channel, please thumb up this video and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. You can also push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today, gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob, all spelled together on Patreon. Thank you to all my members and patrons who have already pledged. Without you, the Fashion Bunker wouldn't be here. And also thank you to my live co-viewers and watchers and audience in the chats. Yes, this video is being filmed live. I live stream every Saturday. You all are invited to join the party. On my main channel every Saturday, I live stream for many, many hours, where all of these topics are recorded live. So you get to interact with me live, and you get to share your thoughts with me and your opinions. But if you don't manage to join the live stream, you miss it, and you're watching this video later on, still join the discussion and the party in the comment sections down below. So you guys, I got my little beauties here. They're very delicate. So I'm very, very, very nervous about this, because I don't want to hold on. I'm actually really loving the way that they're like just dispersed here on my table. So I'm gonna take a picture to post it later on Instagram, okay? Because this looks really fun. Hold on, you guys. Because I know once I start moving the bags around, the photo op will be, oh, thank you for becoming a patron, Pixel Hexes. Thank you so much. Hold on. Okay, so I got the FOMO, by the, if you're missing out, I got my little FOMO pop socket, which I put it on my iPad, but you can actually put it on your phone. Get your merch available on Amazon now. It turns and swivels. You could pop it in and out. The first bag is the double flap. Now this is an iconic bag. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. So this is, by the way, I've reviewed each and every one of these bags. So check out the reviews. Their respective reviews. I'll post all of them in the description box down below. But You could watch the unboxing of each and every one of these and the reviews. So this is a 226 size, okay? So it is comparatively speaking the same price as a Timeless Classic Double Flap Jumbo. Even though this one is considered a large 255. And I do have it in ruthenium hardware, right? Ah, the love of my life. It's actually bigger than it looks like now on camera. I'm checking my control monitor. I mean, it looks proportioned to me, but when you actually have it in real life, it's a big bag, okay? It's bigger than one would think. And yeah, I keep it folded. This was the first double flap 255 that I ever got. It's made in France. De-stressed CALFSKIN. This is a beautiful grain and ruthenium hardware. So I keep it always folded down here, you know. Carl wanted it folded, so it stays folded. Mine stays folded at least. So if with time, I mean, it's starting to kind of get a little bit softer because, you know, as you store it or as you use it, it does, you know, it does get its pressure points here. So when did I get this one? I think I got this one 2016 or 2015. Can't remember anymore. I think it was 2016. But let me see. Do I have any more stickers? Oh, no, they're all peeled out. You know, at the end of the day, I like keeping stickers on these, but you shouldn't. So I actually took all my I peeled all the stickers off of all the hardware. And maybe I might have forgotten on some bags some sticker, but if I did, I will peel it off as we go along from bag to bag. So this is the first one. Oh my God, the smell of this leather, you guys. Oh, also, just a quick note, and I say this in a lot of my bag 255 review videos, in my 255 Chanel bags exposed video as well. Don't, they tell you to store the chains in the store, in the boutique. A lot of times, I have my felt here, they would kind of pull this chain out like this, and then they would store it in here. And this is kind of how they would store the chains, right? Don't ever do that, you guys, because this chain is gonna completely bend this delicate leather inner flap. You're gonna get a dent in here, because the chain is gonna keep pushing it inwards. So I don't recommend storing your chains like that. To see what I recommend, check out my video on how I take care of my Chanel bags. Okay. Now, the next one, hold on. See, because now I have all of these little, felts and the this and the that's everywhere, and I got to put them right back because otherwise it's going to be a mess. Could you imagine after the video is done and I have all of these, bag bits everywhere? Ugh, it's driving me crazy. It's making me it's stressing me out. I'm getting anxiety. Having all my bags open in the same space at the same time, it's giving me major anxiety. Hold on. Let me just, protect one baby, and then we get the other one out, okay? So this one is at least a little bit in its little house. It's protected because you don't want them to get jealous of each other either, you don't want one to see that you're giving love to the other. It's a whole system. So the other one, where is it? This one is the classic size of the 255. It's a little smaller, obviously. Is this a sticker? Yes, it is. We're gonna peel one off, you guys. Here, we still have one. Oh, the joy. Hold on. There it is. Oh, yes. Oh, juicy. I did not lick it. Just for those of y'all who think I'm that crazy, I might be, but I didn't lick it. Okay, so this little beauty here is the classic size. Some people call it the small. It's not the small in reality. This is the standard classic 255 size. Distressed calfskin with aged gold hardware. I keep this one also with its little fold. This one is not so heavy. It's not as heavy as the other one. So maybe I should start storing the other one also flat. I store that one upright, but I store it in a kind of a, like I made a little soft bed for it that has a U shape, so it kind of lays in it like this, so it doesn't flatten it. But I'm noticing it's still getting flattened because it's so heavy. This one is stored on a very, very soft layer, so it doesn't get flattened too much, so that the leather doesn't get dented. But I store this one laying down because I want this fold to remain folded. So, what a beauty. This is my favorite size, even though, so it's kind of what used to be called the 225 size. But the 226, which is the first one I showed you, is more practical for my needs. It does fit more things. But when you're just, you know, out and about on the town, the classic size will do. This one is also made in France, just like the first one I showed you. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the third one right after I have, you know, right after I have placed my little bag in its position. Hold on, you guys. Oh, these, and you know what is so fascinating about the 255? A lot of people are worried about the timeless classics. You know, they buy them, they're super puffy. And a lot of people say, they write me, Dacob, you know, my 90s classic flap has depuffed because it's vintage, it's become super flat. You don't have that issue with the 255 because it already from the get-go is depuffed. It has very, very flat puffs. Flora says, why are you not supposed to keep the stickers? I kept some on my Lady Dior. So as KDF then answers, the stickers aren't good for the hardware. Yeah, with over time, if there's some weird oxygen underneath, it can tarnish the hardware. So the hardware can suffer from, also from the chemical, because that little, this little plastic sticker, you know, it is sticky in a way. I'm not saying it has glue on it, but it has chemicals that can, with time, interact with the metal. They don't have to, but they can. And if the metal doesn't have a chance to breathe, it might interact with the metal somewhere down the line in a bad way. Z Jones says, I kept my stickers to protect scratches. That's not true. Well, yeah, the stickers do protect from scratches, but Chanel does recommend to take them off. So, you know, to each their own. I'm not going to tell you, you know, do it or don't do it. But yeah, I'm taking mine off today with you guys. Our bags are getting naked today. We're taking whatever stickers are left on these little baglets. I'm taking them off. You saw me peel off one of them. We're moving on to the third bag. Oh, sorry, I just hit my mic. Hold on. I peeled off one of them. And we're moving on to the next. Okay, so the third bag. Which one? Oh, let's do another. It's not a double flap, but it is the mini single flap. The first one that came out in this version and form, it is the single flap mini 255 from the Métier d'Art 2019 Paris/New York/Egypt collection. This one as a special feature because it was the first one released. They released it in the champagne shiny gold hardware, you know, also to kind of celebrate the fact that Coco's first 255 also had the shiny hardware. So now you cannot get this one anymore with the shiny gold hardware. You can still, however, purchase it with the aged gold hardware. But since I already showed you guys, you know, I got one bag with the ruthenium hardware, the other one with the aged gold hardware, I wanted to get one also with the shiny gold hardware. So I always try, if I'm purchasing a new size of this bag, to have some variety. I love them in black, as you have noticed. Thus far, the three that I've showed you up until now are in black. So, but at least the hardware changes. This one is also in de-stressed calfskin, and it is a single flap. It has a black inside black it has, yeah, black interior leather lining. Ha! Sticker. We're gonna peel this one off together. If it focuses. Ah, okay, there it is. This is an ugly sticker, you guys. Good that I'm taking this off. Oh, yes, the pleasure. Ah. Ooh. Tintillating, darling, tintillating. Touching it for the first time. Just a little rub. Ah. The zipper pull does not have a sticker, so we're good there. It's so beautiful, I gotta say. I love smelling the leather. So that is a single flap 255 mini. Also a huge love of my life. And it is, you know, because it's a single flap, it's a little bit squishier and softer because it doesn't have that extra bag inside the bag. So it is very light. The chain is heavy, but the rest is quite light. Alrighty. Let me protect it. And yes, I am very kind to my sales associates, and I always politely ask when I do purchase these bags. The first two that I showed you are timeless, are iconic bags. So they come with these, you know, with the protective pouches, the microfiber pouches. But in reality, you know, the mini technically doesn't come with this pouch. However, I asked, you know, very kindly if they could give me one for this bag as well, and they did, thankfully. So I always ask, because I'm like, Chanel, you're asking so much money for these bags. The least you could do is give us these bloody dust pouches in microfiber cloth for the amount of, you know, for every bag you give us. Like, what gives, you know? Anyway. So the next one is the clutch. Now this one I also got the white dust bag to keep it in, but I really love the size of this, and this is one of those rare black pouches that have felt inside. Usually they have this kind of rough cotton on both sides, but sometimes some of their pouches do have a felt interior, which is super soft. This one has it, and it's just the size of the clutch. It's my 255 clutch. Now this one does not have any stickers left. I peeled the stickers off. Yeah. Okay, this one is also made, oh, by the way, the mini was made in France. This one is also made in France. This is another love of my life. The 255 clutch. It doesn't have a pocket in the back. It's super simple, but it is lined in leather. It does have an interior extra zip pocket. Lined in black leather, super soft. This bag is, I mean, of my 255s, this is the one I use the most. It's just so sublime, perfect. I'm telling you, the renaissance of the clutch is coming. Sex and the City, season 7. You know, Kevy W says, would your sales associate give you the new pouches if your bag was purchased in the early 10s? If you have a really good relationship with your sales associate and they kind of give you an extra bag in your shopping bag, but depends how good a relationship you have with your sales associate, and if you purchase something that day, just entering and just asking for something that has been bought 10, 20 years ago. If you really have a good relationship with your sales associate, yeah, otherwise sort your priorities. If you ask for stuff like that, then you can't ask for other stuff, you know, like be sure that that's your end game. You want the pouch, you know, then you're going to want something else too later. Yeah, be careful. Susie Q says, I just bought the same clutch on the resale market since I couldn't find it in store. Love it. Oh, Susie Q, isn't it amazing? Love of my life. So this was number 4, and I am so happy to have gotten it. But it was available in New York just a couple of weeks ago. Louis told me, sent me a photo of it. So one of the Chanel boutiques in New York still has it. I had actually 2 of them, but they might be gone by now because you never know. You know how fast it goes with Chanel. Lily Bonfi says, that is the one I want. This is a good one, you guys. Moving on to the next one. So we had 4. Now moving on to number 5. Number 5 is a very special one. I got it in 2018 or 19. I also asked for the, you know, I actually store it like this. It has its chain here, but look how tiny it is. It is the 255. It's like, I call it the micro 255. It is a belt bag or a bum bag, also in de-stressed calfskin. This one is with aged gold hardware. By the way, the clutch is also with aged gold hardware. This one is also with aged gold hardware. And of course you can wear it as a belt. I don't wear it as a belt. I wear it as a micro bag, literally like this. Or my preferred way of wearing it, as a necklace. You know, I love my little bags as necklaces. So this one usually just hangs like that. I wear it like this. It is to die for. It's made in France. It has, I call it the micro 255 because it even has the turn lock. You know, they could have just made it a magnet kind of click lock, but this one has a tiny little super extra tiny turn lock. Just like the big sisters have, but this one is tiny and it turns. And then inside I have its protective paper, but it's lined in leather. It has a little slit pocket here and it has a slip pocket there. Lined in black leather. So this one is black in and out. The clutch was also black in and out. Lie to Me 101 says, tiny bag energy, like Cassie would say. Too cute. Oh, shout out to Cassie. How you doing, my love? Yeah, this... sticker alarm, you guys. Or is this a sticker? Sometimes these stickers are placed so perfectly you don't even see them. Look how well they put it. I didn't even notice it until now. You still don't see that there's a sticker there. That's how well, you know, sometimes the sticker's a little bit off, but this one is like so well centered. So I'm a peel it off. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Ah, the pleasure. The pleasure. Yes. Oof. Yeah, the bottom part, wait, let me check. No, the bottom part does not have a sticker on it. It was just the upper. Let's massage it a little bit, give it that Dacob touch. And this is just a little paper I have in here to separate the two pockets so that they don't kind of stick to each other, just in case, you know. This little paper came with the bag. So when I use the bag, I of course take this out. But when I store the bag, I have it in there. And I have the authenticity card back there. This one, also made in France. I repeat, all of these bags are on my YouTube channel. You know, my unboxing of each one of them. the review of each one of them. So it's not like I'm just now quickly showing you the bag and I'm not giving you too much information about it. All the information is available in their respective videos. And yes, even though this one is so tiny, they still folded it. So cute. It's folded. It has its little tiny, see? They folded it. But it's so tiny that it kind of opens up all the time because it's tiny. It doesn't, you know, it's little, very little. It doesn't know any better. So it does what it wants to do, you know. So, right. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Moving to number 6. Aged gold hardware. I got another one of these little pouches. And inside is the camera bag. Is there a sticker? No. Sticker? No. Oh, sticker? No. There's no sticker. Okay, all the stickers are off. This one is to die for. This was the bag that I got this year. And it was the bag that didn't go up in price. You know, it came out. Actually, this one also came out during the Métier d'Art Paris, Egypt, or Paris, New York, Egypt. Are you going to focus or are you not going to focus? Come on. This one also came out during the Paris/New York/Egypt Métier d'Art collection in 2019. And it did not go up in price up until when I bought it somewhere. I bought it like February or March of 2021. It still had the same price it had in 2019. So this was amazing to see that this bag did not go up in price. It's a camera bag. They just call it the classic camera bag. I mean, I would say this is a small, okay? But they call it just a classic camera bag. This one is made in Italy. Now, there have been editions of this one also made in France. I have seen chevron versions made in France. There's also a beautiful red quilted version that I've seen, but made in Italy. Maybe they also have one made in France, but this one is made in Italy. Lined in black leather, and it has aged, de-stressed calfskin on the outside, aged gold hardware. In this instance, this is not a turn lock, okay? They're using this as a charm, just as a charm to signify the 255, but in fact, this is just a slip-in pocket. This little lock is not functional. I describe what I think about this being not a turn lock, but just symbolizing one in the video dedicated to this bag. I share my thoughts on this and I go in depth on why this is actually cool. So check out that video. It has a relatively long chain too, so this is kind of really cool for crossbody. Kind of falls on right above the hip for me, you know. But it's also a cool one to wear just on one shoulder. As a necklace, maybe not. It's a bit too long. It really falls underneath the belly. This one is not to be worn as a necklace, I feel. Maybe I did try it but no. It's more of a... And it has a slightly smaller chain than the other ones, so it's very interesting. Well, it has the same chain size as the belt bag, but it still has its 3 links, just like the bigger sisters or brothers. I don't know if they're sisters or brothers. They don't have a gender really, but it's a slightly more delicate chain, but still the quality is amazing. And of course it has its crazy logos everywhere. I call this the Disneyland hidden Mickey's bag because there's a double C there, there's a double C there, there's a little tiny Chanel inscription hiding down there. There is a double C hiding underneath the zipper, and there are 2 Chanel logos hiding behind each one of these metal hardwares on the inside of the bag where the counterpart is screwed onto this. Like, it's crazy how many logos are hiding in this bag. Highly recommended because the price, even after the current price increase, apparently still did not go up. But don't quote me on that. I don't know. Chanel got really crazy with their price increases. Maybe they caught up with this bag now and maybe they went up in price with this one as well. So this was number 6. I'm gonna show you number 7. Number 7 is so delicate and special. Angela Kier says the leather is perfect. I know, it's so juicy, right? Tom says the camera bag is on my bucket list. Sigita Johansson says the camera bag looks perfect. It's a cutie. It's a cutie. It's a fluffy little cutie. It's a cutie patootie. Now, the last bag, the 7th bag, has it's always kept in its box. All of these bags have their original boxes. I never throw away the boxes. I always keep them, but I don't store the bags in their box. This one, however, now as you have seen, all of these 6 bags that I've showed you thus far are all black, all distressed calfskin. They're all quilted, matelassé. They're not in chevron, all black. But there is an exception, right? Well, I mean, sure, most of them have aged gold hardware. One has ruthenium hardware, and one has shiny champagne gold hardware. This one lives in this little box because it's spatial. Feels like an unboxing every time I take this beauty out for a little bit of fresh air. So yes, also in this case, I asked them to give me even more so with this one. You're going to know why. I demanded the microfiber pouch. This one is super delicate. Sticker alarm! It is the Blue Velvet 255 Mini. Hold on. Let's peel off the sticker first. Yeah, this was long overdue, you guys. Oh, the pleasure. Collecting little stickers. Is there one inside as well? Oh, sticker alarm. Hold on, let me first catch it. Okay. And here we go. Yes, get that oxygen going, girl. Oh. The kind of the feeling and the sound it makes. Oh, the pleasure. So I keep the chain wrapped in paper so that the chain does not press into the velvet. Sticker alarm. Oh my God, this one is full of stickers. It has a sticker down here as well. See how even the bag itself presses into its own self? But velvet, you massage it out, you know. You massage the pressure points out of the velvet and they're gone. Now, sticker alarm. Oh, yes. This bag ain't no virgin no more, but smells divine. There's that smell of velvet mixed with leather. This one, it has this gorgeous royal blue, a deep royal blue velvet. It's the softest velvet. I'm not sure which type of velvet this is, if it's silk, cotton, acrylic mixed with silk or with cotton. I'm sure there's some silk in here because it is just, it's like a cloud. It's like a cloud soft. They made these in a bunch of colors. I got this one before the major price increase 1 year ago. I got this one in February of 2020. So this bag was, I want to say around $1,000 cheaper than the leather version is today. Chanel is going crazy with their prices. Like, I can't even, honestly though. So I keep the chain in here in its other dust bag. Aged gold hardware, made in France. Seriously? Sticker alert! Hold on, you guys. We do have another sticker alert. This is so funny. And desiccants. Now, I know a lot of y'all have been saying lately that your sales associates tell you not to put desiccants in your leather bags because the desiccants might dry out the leather. Could be. I mean, some of these bags you're going to see in my part 2 video. By the way, thumb up this video if you're liking it thus far. It would do us a world of good if you thumb up the video. The algorithm then gets to learn that we're doing something right here. For, you know, a lot of these bags, when we get to part 2 and part 3 of my series of all of these bags, some of them I've had for many, many years. And I have desiccants in all of them. It's always done my bags a world of good. And I don't put any chemicals on my bag, any treatments. I don't do any oils and stuff, or, you know, leather washings or whatever. So I can only speak for myself, obviously. You do you. You do what's best for you, you know. But we got a sticker alarm. So right now I'm taking stickers off of all my bags, you guys. So that's the next step in preserving my bags that I'm personally doing, is taking these stickers off. So the zipper pull, this little zipper has a sticker. It's gonna be a bit hard. Oh no, it's easy. It's easy. Okay. So it has a double C on one side and it spells out Chanel on the other. There it is. And another one bites the dust. Another sticker bites the dust. And another one bites. Another sticker bites the dust. So this one is made in France, which you cannot see because the light won't shine inside the gold hardware. Anyway, it has a zipper pocket and a little slip pocket in front of the zipper pocket. So it has 2 pockets. Slip pocket and zipper pocket. And the smell of it. Okay, this bag, it's just so divine. I love Chanel velvet, okay? I'm a sucker for Chanel velvet, especially when it's royal blue. This color, how can you not love it? How can you not love something like this? It's just so gorgeous. It just is. It just simply, it is, because it is. What can I tell you? Hold on. Let me put it back in. So stay tuned for next week's episode, or if by the time you're watching this video, maybe I would, you know, might have already posted the next episode. If I have, the link will be in the description box down below. But for those of you who are now watching live, this episode, the next episode will be my Timeless Classics / 11.12 bags collection rundown. We'll put a little desiccant with the chain as well while we're at it. You know what I mean? Oh no, hold on. So what do you guys think? Let me read your comments. I'm just smelling my number 5 soap, says Audrey. Oh, I love the smell of that soap. Tom says the velvet would look perfect with my midnight blue dinner jacket. Ooh. Yeah. This is a beautiful bag to go out, you know, out on the town, opera, a soiree, dinner, gallery opening. This is a really elegant bag. I mean, sure, you could also rock it and just do whatever you want with it and, you know, go shopping with it or whatever. But the velvet really makes it stand out, and it absorbs light so beautifully. And you guys know how it is in the theater. I mean, not when you go to the movies, but when you actually go to the theater, the curtains, the velvet curtains of the theater, when they go up, how they absorb the light. You know, the theater is made appositely all of the curtains in the theater. You know, there's a lot of velvet in theater for two reasons. One, it absorbs light. It doesn't reflect and bounce it off everywhere. So you could create much better dramatic effects by pointing light at a certain spot. And then because the velvet doesn't really bounce off the light, it absorbs it so beautifully. And two, because velvet also absorbs sound. Acoustically speaking, the acoustics in a room full of velvet are just so... it feels like you're in a cocoon, and you can hear the sound of velvet as well, as it absorbs light and sound. So it is beautiful to wear a velvet bag when you go to the theater. It's like it's made for it. You know what I mean? So just, you know, a little tiny tidbit of information about theater and velvet. Debbie says, I use coconut oil on my bags if they get dry, but they are not designer. Amelia Rose's Closet says, I'm taking the stickers off my bags as well. Yay, Amelia! Whoop whoop! we are the sticker sisters. Some use Nivea, says Jesus. Alina says, interesting. I might need to try it as leather cleaner moisturizer. Gets expensive. Leather cleaner moisturizer gets expensive. Alina says she wants to try Nivea. Kevin W says, La Mer is always an option. Oh, yes. You just had to choose the cheapest cream out there, didn't you? Lie to Me 101 says, Dacob, have you worn the Blue Beauty yet? So I got this the day, remember when I did the unboxing, got it on the day or a day before, or right when the lockdown, the P word, was announced. So yes, I have used it, but I've never worn it out and about, because from that moment on, when I got this bag, there was no more theater. There was no more gallery openings. There was no more nothing. There was no more social life. So in a way, of course, I have used this bag to film with it, to enjoy it in the privacy of my own home. Like, I've enjoyed its presence, you know, but in a way, this bag to me symbolizes the beginning of something terrible, but also I want to keep it special and preserved for when I'm completely free again to actually move and travel and not scared anymore of, you know, catching something or being contagious myself. Then this one is going to be taken out as a ritual, as a moment of saying, you know what, finally, you know, I've waited with you. I got you in a very special time, very difficult time of humanity in my life. And now the time has come to finally initiate you and to celebrate my return to some sort of normality. So this bag is waiting. This bag is my kind of good omen for hopefully a very near future. But if it's not a near future, a future, let's just say, for a future where there's some good vibes, you know. Yes, Tom, this is a special occasion bag. You know, you could write on it as well, because the velvet just moves. Take it to the ballet. Show it off at intermission. Yeah, right? The T word, says Paris Amaro. Jesus, Lori Lee just uploaded dumbest purchases I made in my 20s. Interesting topic for a reaction video. Oh, I see. You're bringing me topics, are ya? Jesus. Penelope says, I've heard of people using linseed oil on leather bags to condition them. I mean, I spoke to my sales associate who I really trust, and she just said, Dacob, don't use anything on the bags. If you don't have to, you know, if you don't abuse them and scratch them and shit like that. But to each their own. I'm just doing what I'm doing, but if you want to use conditioners, go for it. Guess what I just got? My fanny pack out of the mailbox, says Antonico Thomas. Oh, that's amazing. You're talking about this one. Check out. Yeah, there's also, this is not a 255. It's my own merch. It's a fanny bag, Super Dacob fanny bag with a lot of pockets. It has parachute canvas in the back, and then it got Tyvek in the front. You got yours in the mail today? Yay! I hope you're enjoying it. I'm wishing you a lot of fun times with it. And if you guys want yours, check it out at www.superdacob.com. That's www.superdacob.com. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Lie to Me 101 says, love that. Using it will be that much more special then. Yeah. Yes. I'm waiting for that special moment to bring this beauty, you know, back into my, like, normal life if we ever go back to normal life. And I'm just so excited for that to happen one day soon, hopefully. Tom says the linseed oil will darken a bag. Jesus says just remove dirt with spit. Love the simplicity of that. Just visualizing it. Lovely. Debbie says linseed is harsh. I treated lumber with it once. Ooh, that doesn't sound that good, does it? Does it? Gary says we're all having deliveries today. My pouches came too. Yay, Gary got the pouch. Where's my pouch? Gary got his Super Dacob desiccant pouch, which is not a desiccant, but it is a desiccant pouch. I'm so happy everybody's getting their merch in. Lord Charfield says, LOL, fanny bag in UK means something else. Bum bag. Okay, for all our UKers, get your bum bag. Or belt bag. KVW says, can't wait for Chanel to reissue the denim reissue again. Oh, and I'm waiting for a 255 jersey. That would be my dream. 255 jersey. But constructed differently than the way they're making them now. I wanted to go back to the 50s version that they used to do. Louis says, my couch is that same blue velvet color. Oh, that's amazing. B. Rachel says, hello. Hello, B. Penelope says, yikes, I'm too scared to use linseed oil now. Yeah, I wouldn't. Rich Mitch says, up the bum bag. Oh my God, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel, thumb it up, and become a member or patron today. Get your name listed at the end of every video as a co-producer of the Fashion Bunker in the end rolling credits, like in every good Hollywood movie. Follow me also on my other social media, superdacob all spelled together on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And also follow me on my Chanel journey Instagram profile. One is called Coco Chanel is in my house, all spelled together, dedicated to my Chanel collection. The other one, the other Instagram profile I have is called Coco Chanel Privé, all spelled together, dedicated to the life of Coco Chanel. I mean, they're interesting Instagram profiles, not your kind of standard, you know, unboxing here, unboxing there, but, you know, analytical, quite analytical, as one is these days. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, thumb it up. And until next time, enjoy the Chanel dream, no matter what it is. And until next time, never forget to never give up on 255 love. Love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye. Mwah.